Okay, guys, we're talking about 5.3K, add and subtract positive numbers. These include just whole numbers. These also include decimals. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this to be 100% successful. You do it my way, you find 100% success. If you don't do it my way, then you find error, DUMB, mistakes, and not success. So if you enjoy not being successful, continue to do it not my way. Now, the first thing that we have to do is create a place value chart. If you take a piece of notebook paper and you turn it sideways, you can do it and use the lines to keep your stuff straight, or you can just do it on the side of a paper, but you do need to have it horizontal. Now, you need to be able to fill in these places with the names and values. If you cannot fill in these places with the names and values yet in your mathematic career, you need to get on that pronto, because without, this is the alphabet of math. So just like you wouldn't be able to read without knowing your ABCs, you're not going to be able to count without knowing this place value chart. And when math is only counting, that's all it is, then it's very important to know this. So this is my ones place, and it's equal to 1. This is my tenths place, and it's equal to a tenth. Hundredths, and it's equal to 0, 1. Now, if you don't know how to spell those, I don't care. It doesn't matter. You need to know that this starts with an H and it ends with a THS. Whatever goes on in the middle of it, we can work that stuff out later. It's crucial that you start knowing that this is tenths with a THS, and this is tens with just an S. This is 10 whole things. This is 1/10 of a thing. So this is when I take one thing, cut it up into 10 equal pieces. This is when I take one thing and cut it up into 100 equal pieces. And this is when I take one thing and cut it up to, I'm just going to make, look, that's going to be, look, TH, THS. Doesn't matter what's in the middle. It matters that you know what that means. So tenths, hundredths, thousandths. There I go. I got that right there. Now I got 1, I got tens. This here's going to be my hundreds. And this is going to be my thousands. I'll put it in with an S. So this is one thing. This is 10 of these one things. This is 10 of these 10 things. This is 10 of these 100 things. Counting by 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, multiplied by 10. The opposite, going the opposite direction is you're dividing by 10. I take one whole, I cut it into 10 equal pieces. I take 1/10, I cut it into 10 equal pieces. Cut it into 10 equal pieces. So I'm either cutting or I'm dividing or multiplying. So let's imagine you got a problem coming up, and you have to add, subtract decimals. We don't want to make a DUMB mistake. So we're going to place our decimals into here, but we're going to do it, let's do a math problem with money. So I have $3, and then I have 7 pennies, and then I have $2.56, and I don't know what else, a dime. Now we're going to need, it's crucial to be able to understand what these words, how these words relate to this thing. So $3, a dollar is 1, and if I have 3 of those, I have 3 ones, so I go to my ones and I'll put a 3 in there. Easy enough. My next one is pennies. Now I've got to know what a penny is. A penny ain't 1. A penny ain't 10. You guys, if you have a penny, you can't spend $10. Now, the tenths and the hundreds. A penny is 1/100th of a dollar. So the 7 is going to be in 100th, but I can't leave this empty, so I have to put a 0 there. So a penny is 7/100th of a dollar. This one's easy enough. 2.56. And a dime. A dime has a value. A dime is not a dollar, we know that. A dime is a tenth. It is 1/10. And it's, or it could be 10 pennies, but we can't represent 10 pennies because we can only represent 9 pennies in here without moving it over. Now, so I've got all of these things represented here. Let's add up our cash. 7 and 6 is going to be 13. Carry my 1, 5, 6, 7. Decimal down, 3 and 2 is 5. So my total is $5.73. I encourage you, I would require you to do all of this in a place value chart. It's going to make your work neater, cleaner, and reduce all, well, 99.9% of the DUMB errors.